Well, Rob, by the way, how are you?
Good, thanks. How you doing?
Oh, fantastic. You and I know each other from quite a ways. It's like I feel like I'm just in this conversation with you, whereas I really should have introduced you more formally. Rob Cooper, we're going to have a chat about artificial intelligence, the community of the business community out there. That's all the buzz. What is AI? How does it impact my business? What do I do? Where do I learn? And I know that you are involved. Tell me how.
Wow. Well, yeah, maybe to put it in context, as sort of somebody later career in my profession in my digital marketing agency, came to the conclusion last year that the whole industry was going to change dramatically within a couple of years at most, and made the decision to jump in with both feet and learn everything I possibly could, the good, the bad, figure it out. And some of the things that's led to has been a friend, Steve, and I put on regular AI meetups down at Viatech. So since January, we've been doing events, and it morphed into both a business track and a technology track. So the
Fabulous.
Viatech AI business track meetup is the second Thursday of every month. With an exception, we have one this Thursday after I was away last week for the second, but
Yes.
second and fourth Thursday, business on the second, uh, guild on the
Okay.
fourth. Been learning and incorporating AI as much as makes sense in my own business, which is quite a lot. And yeah, there are some areas that are gonna just almost disappear as professions, I think, or change,
Yes.
morph into something new.
Well, I'm
I
certainly
guess,
using AI in my business. It's extraordinary. The more that you begin to, you have to open your mind to using it. As with any tool, you're doing your normal processes and you keep doing those because you're busy. And there's this thing on the side, and it's a new tool, and you go one day, one day, one day. Well, that one day was 6 months ago. And so this is great. I think we need to help our business community with opportunities to learn about AI. And I think folks are um, not confused, but they're not entirely aware of how AI can help. Certainly, it can help with administration, it can help with the marketing, it can help with writing, it can help with task management, but it can also help with coding. It can help manufacturers with running their businesses. There's so many things, and we're not aware of the risks. So these events, this education, um, this offering to the community is very, very helpful. So can we review? So, and Robert, you're doing that. I don't know of too many other service providers in the region that are offering up this kind of help.
oh, thank you. Yeah, it's as much for me as it is for everyone else that starting these meetups seemed like a great way of building expertise and meeting and helping pull a community together of like-minded people. And I've got to say, I tend to, I'm not a technology person, or rather, I'm not a development. I guess I am a technology person, but the technology meetups where they go really deep, even those have been just fascinating. Hearing the developers talking about how they're leveraging it in their own workflows, and yeah, a lot of neat ideas come
Well,
out of
then
it.
what you and I will do, pending your availability, is try to keep our community updated with these meetings, with these offerings, with these educational opportunities. And thank you very much for allowing us to do that, Robert. This is great. I mean, there was a time, if you recall, when back back in the day, when sort of the mantra was, well, don't buy a computer now or don't buy a cell phone because they're changing every 3 months, right? And if you bought one now, 2 years from now it would be one, two, three, 6 times out of date. With AI, that's literally by the week. I mean, if it's impacting a business so dramatically, so significantly, and so quickly that one must feel obliged and committed to learning some of this. Thank you, Robert. We'll keep the community updated.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's an interesting point too. It's just I think it is changing weekly. The interesting thing is using the AI tools themselves are not that hard. It really more is around organizing your business thinking around it. Project management, organizational skills, even understanding how to describe a task that you want help with. AI can absolutely leverage your productivity and help with most anything, but you actually have to be able to break it down into all the discrete steps. And that's I think those are really going to be the skills that are going to help people shine. I mean it's a huge technology piece, but it is the thinking skills that are going to help people. And one thing that is cool about it is it's very empowering because now like for me 25 years in the technology community and not being a developer, I've always been kind of limited in terms of some of the things I can do. But now with the AI, it's a lot more about being able to just explain the outcomes that you want and the process that goes into it. So in some ways, it's really empowering.
I've learned that myself. The better one's able to. So you want something done, you can't just yell at the wall and say fix it. You actually have to describe it. You actually have to define it. You have to provide some scope around it. Well, guess what? That all requires thinking. The tool isn't going to do that for you. And so I've discovered, as you've just outlined, the better you're able to explain and define what you want, the better answer you're going to get. So this notion that AI is going to take over the world, it is not. Because on its own, it's going to just sit there.
Yeah.
We still have to explain what we want. We're going to have a whole bunch more meetings. Maybe, you can reflect on some of the questions and inquiries that you get through your meetings, but we're going to broadcast them and get the community involved. Thank you, Robert.
Oh, well, thank you, John.
Absolutely.